Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to all the viewers here of the Heads Up podcast. Neil Davis and the GOAT to take you through another week of racing and a bit of sporting action. Neil, we can hold our heads high again, thanks to the mighty Geelong Cats and Major Tom getting the business done last week, and hopefully a few subscribers were like Brian and multied those two selections up and came away with a reasonable result.
Yes, yeah, Brian was really happy. He got that multi, $130-something he got for it. And Geelong, and they were heavily back, weren't they? So you were right on the button there, because they were $2 something and came into $1.80 odd, didn't they?
Something like that. We must have more friends than we realise.
Yeah, no, it was a good comeback, but you had 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep, we would.
Track, but no, I knew you were going to come back eventually. So good stuff.
And Major Tom, how good was that on that better track, and sat nicely 3 back on the fence, got the gap when needed, and powered away, and that was well back too. I think 10s when we did the podcast last Friday and closed about 8. So you've got more friends than you realise too, actually.
Yeah, Major Tom, that was, no, Ken Ray was really confident. And the Love Racing site with his preview. And Sam Weatherly, it was a fantastic ride. They didn't go hard up front in the right spot, hit the lead and held on nicely. And yeah, it was $10 into $6.50. So the bookie certainly got a good thrashing. So and good strong horse. He should go on with it too. Looking forward to see how he goes. But now we've got a heavy track tomorrow, haven't we? At Matamata and Awapuni. So.
Yep, there's plenty of rain down this neck of the woods, so you'd be picking Awapuni, big heavy 11. Should be relatively loose, though, I would suggest. Few jumps races to kickstart the day, including the features, the Awapuni Hurdles and the Manawatu Steeplechase, which is the race we are going to preview, race number 5, 12:55 p.m. LJ Hook and Manawatu Steeplechase. Good to see they've got the correct distance this year, Neil, 4,400.
Yeah.
Last couple of years, they've been running it over the 4,400, but only calling it 4,200. So a bit of a egg on face there, but we won't dwell too much on that. Very even betting, isn't it? Tai Ho, the Southerner, $4 favourite. It surprises me.
Yeah, same here.
Dummy Myers stable. It's in form. Game Percy won the race 2 years ago, $5. Mandalay going well, $7.50. Des Jeux, we all remember his exploits on this particular course a couple of years back with the gun rider Aaron Kuru, $4.60. And the horse that's won 2 Great Northern Steeplechases, Wiseman Stay, $5.50. What a field.
Yeah.
What do you like?
Wiseman Stay, he's a good horse, but 71 kgs, giving 5 and 6 kgs to 2 or 3 horses. Mandalay's the horse I like. It was a bit stiff last time there. The leader fell at the last, and he had to sort of swerve pretty badly to the right. Once he got balanced up, he found the line really well, and he jumped well throughout the race too. So I think 4th up, he's really fit. Kevin Myers trained. I thought $7.50 and $2.30 was really good money. Good each way chance. What do you like?
No, I'll go against you this week. I like Des Jeux. He fell in this race last year, I believe, but I think the track conditions will suit. He's always had a bit of a rap on him from Mark Olligan, one of the icons of the jumping training ranks. So I'll stick with the Kuru Olligan combination, Des Jeux, to win this year's Manawatu Chase. But yeah, looking forward to it. Pity we can't be on course, but that's the times we live in, Neil. So yeah, it should be a good race.
Yeah, true, right. And I forgot to mention the Get Out of the Goal bets last week too. With both of them getting up to that, it was good last week, both running second. So
that's right. Yeah, neither of them were in too much sort of hot water, were they? It was a pretty comfortable watch, especially that you just got that bit of extra insurance from the place market. So we'll go again. We're probably probably needing about 7 or 8 weeks from here now to get back to that 10,000 plus figure that we're aiming for. So I don't know if I'll be suggesting a place bet in a steeplechase though, just quietly.
No, no, we'll post those by noon tomorrow and see how we go. So I hope we can find one each for that. Now, sports selection for tomorrow.
Yep, we've got one for tomorrow. We're sticking with the AFL.
Yep.
Geelong are playing Adelaide Crows. They'll win that for sure, but I'm not going to tip a $1.05 shot. I'm not that desperate. So we're going to a team that's really hit form, won its last 3 games, and I think they're peaking and they're looking quite good actually. That's the Melbourne Demons, and they play the Western Bulldogs, who had a win last week, but prior to that, we're looking a bit scratchy to be fair. 3:45 p.m. the game commences tomorrow afternoon, and we're going for the Demons to cover the small 5.5 point start at $1.85. So Melbourne minus 5.5, $1.85.
Right.
We're going to get involved. We're not going to touch anything to do with those Warriors because they're just so unpredictable, aren't they, Neil?
They sure are. Yeah, you just never know, do you? Rightio. And new question. Well, last week's question was who won last year's Winter Cup, and a lot of people got that correct. Pretty easy one.
I think that's our highest number ever of correct answers, isn't it? 16?
16 people. So give us a number between 1 and 16 and see if we can get it right.
Let's go number 3.
Number 3, Craig. Well done, Craig. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take the Melbourne minus 5.5 into something. I'll let you know tomorrow morning or after scratchings and moans.
No, fair enough. This week's question. Right.
Yeah.
We're going from 16. I guarantee you, Neil, we will not have 16 correct answers for this week's question.
Okay.
Probably one of the hardest ones we've come up with, but not too hard, and it's no trick question. Manawatu Steeplechase 1999 was won by a horse, ridden by Eddie Lamb, trained by Grant Shaw, went straight to the front and basically run them into the deck, won by 15 lengths. It was a pretty exciting chaser, I have to say. One of my favourites back in that era. 14 steeplechase starts for 6 wins. If you can remember the name of that horse that we're talking about, email or text your answer through to Neil. And you'll be one of probably 3 people, I reckon, that will be in the draw next week.
Well, they're a clever bunch out there. Anyway, we'll see. 027 352 6402 or FormPro at formpro.co.nz by Tuesday night. Get that in. Rightio. Brickbats and bouquets. Anything?
Yeah. Well, we kind of touched on the Manawatu steeplechase distance being corrected, and I think there was a bit of a distance issue down at Riccarton last week.
Yeah, it was something I inquired about because the time for a matchmaker's race was really fast, and I did query if the gates were in the right place, and they weren't in the right place, and spoke to the official staff and mix up with the attendants and everything, so they got it sorted out, and the gates were 30 metres ahead of where they should have been, so that was sorted out, but they promised they're going to get it right next time, so that's good to hear. Especially with a bit of the tracks coming up, it's important we get those starting positions correct. Don't have fast times just way ahead of it.
You noticed, obviously, the last 600 you would have thought was reasonable, but that first, what you thought was 500 was very quick when in reality it was only 470 metres.
Yeah, that's what it was. And the sectional said to the 600 metre mark compared to the other sprints was obviously the gates were well out. So happened to be, so they'll get on and make it sorted out next time. So anyway, let's see how they go next time. Rightio. Okay, now Stump the Goat. One of our.
I'm not looking forward to this one, Neil.
Right. Okay, you may have heard of this family before, the Skelton family. Before your time, I think, but a lot of people who are watching this will remember the Skelton family. And Dave Cole, he's a great punter, loves his horses, been to quite a few meetings, knows his stuff. he sent through a few questions for you. Question 1. Can you name all 5 Skelton brothers?
Well, there's Bill and Bob, the 2 most famous. Then there's Errol, who was a good trainer.
Yep.
And I think the other 2 were Frank and Max from memory.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Well done. Question 2. Which brothers rode over 2,000 winners? There were 2 of them.
Yeah, Bill and Bob.
Very good.
Yeah.
You had it 2. How many Wellington Cups did the brothers win?
Between them?
Yep.
So...
Multi-choice?
No, I'll give it a go without multi-choice. Well, I'm only guessing. I know 3 on Great Sensation. I'll go 4.
A couple more. It was actually 6. RJ rode 5 and WD rode 1.
Okay, there you go. Well out there.
It's a tough one. This one's a bit easier. I think you might know this one. I actually remember this race because it was hosing down.
Oh, I know the race.
Can you name the horse?
Hum.
That's the one. Yeah.
Van
Can you
der
name the
Hum.
horse RJ won the Melbourne Cup in 1976?
Yeah, Van der Hum. He went on to win a Waikato hurdles, would you believe?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Tirapa. Yeah, I remember that. He came back and
it
was amazing. Yeah, it was hosing down for that Melbourne Cup, and those people who were around then, most Kiwis would have backed him because of that reason. Hosed down.
I think he was backed into favouritism from about 12 or 15 to 1 because of the track conditions, and he literally just swam through them, didn't he?
Yeah, and if you watch the replay, he had the typical high knee action and heavy track, so he was a great thing. Question 5. Are you able to remember Bill's wife's name, who also trained sometimes with Bell, starting with N?
Nelly or Nell?
Oh,
Nell.
yeah.
Nell.
Nella.
Yeah,
Nella. I'll give
Nella.
that Nella. Yep.
Nella, that's right.
Very good. Impressive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Where did the Skeltons come from in New Zealand?
They were born in a place called Cobden in
How the
the
frick did
West
you know
Coast.
that? Jesus Christ. Well done.
Cobden. Yeah, just out of Greymouth, I think. Just north of Greymouth, I think, from memory.
Yeah. Very good. Name 2 famous horses that RJ often rode to victory back in the 70s and 80s.
Darrell's Joy.
I don't know. I can't remember. It probably was, but even 2 more well-known horses they rode. One starts with S. 2 words. They're both 2 words. The other one starts with G.
S and G.
Yep.
2 words. What sort of distance were they?
One was both milers, I'd say. Yeah, up to mile.
Okay.
One won the Easter Handicap. I was there one day.
Silver something?
No, Show.
Oh, Showgate.
Yes, Showgate.
Yeah.
And one was Grey.
Oh, Grey Way. Yeah, Grey Way.
Yeah,
Grey Way. When he won the Easter carrying, what was it, 60 or 61 in that star-studded field?
Yeah,
burst through them, through the pack, sort of 2 off the rail.
Yeah.
Yep, Showgate and Grey Way. Yeah, I should have got that, but no.
Grey Way, I was at that day. I won the East Handicap, and I was up the top, and you could see this grey horse just weave its way through, and it was a magnificent field. 2 to Light and other top horses as well. Last question. What was the name of Bill's son, who was a jockey for a limited time?
David.
Very good. Excellent. Well done.
Yeah.
No.
He rode a few, more in the 80s, wasn't he, David Skelton?
Yeah.
No, good questions, Dave.
I
might have got a C+ at best, I'd say.
Oh, no, I think you got 4 or 5 out of 7 there. So, yeah, no, well done. And for your time, most of those riders too. And I think RJ's still alive, isn't he? RJ's still alive. WD's.
No, they've both died.
Yeah. That's a shame. Yeah, no, they were.
I remember WD, pretty sure his last day of riding was at Hara. I remember that. Back 86, I think. But yeah, No, I'm pretty sure they've both passed away now. But yeah, great legacy and a great family.
Yeah.
I think they
Oh,
started real young too. Like, when they apprentice at about age 13 or something like that.
no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the good old days. Yeah, if you get any, if you know something about a certain part of racing, might be at Hastings or jumps races or sprints, let us know. 5 questions. That'd be great because the goat, he's getting pretty good,
I
so we
like.
need some tough
I
questions.
I actually prefer asking the questions, Neil. It's much more fun asking them. But no, it's good
uh,
fun. Good fun.
it's good
Hopefully
fun. Yeah, it's
viewers
good to
enjoy it.
talk about it. Yeah.
Um, your plans this weekend? Just a quiet one on the couch.
Right one on the couch. We've got Mathematical tomorrow. We've got some couple of good bets there. 2 horses I like there. They'll be posted by the time people see this. They will see them, subscribers. But good racing over Pooney as well. Both 11 races at both meetings up there. So and good racing in Aussie as well. So looking forward to that. Can't wait for some
I,
decent services though.
just hope we get out of this level 3 and level 2 business and get back to being able to get on course. It's frustrating, but we live
Yeah.
in those times and we can't do a lot about it. So we have to grin and bear it.
Yep. Well,
Looking forward to Sunday, actually, Neil.
Aotearoa. And
No,
of course, and overseas we've got BT, haven't we, racing?
BT Junior is having his first steeplechase start in the Grand National Steeplechase with $380,000. It's not bad, eh?
Right. Yeah. Who's riding him,
$2.80.
you know?
Same guy, Lee Horner.
Oh, yeah.
$2.80 second favourite, meets a Blaze who beat him in the Grand National Hurdles. 2.5 kgs better off, I think, and it's an extra 300 metres. So a little bit more than hopeful, just quietly.
Yeah, something to look forward to. Fingers crossed.
6:25 Sunday night. There you go.
6:25. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Everyone, have a good weekend. Good punting, and take it easy, and hopefully we can back 2 or 3 good winners.